Hi, my name is Christian Robles, and I'm Everbridge's regional analyst for Latin America and the Caribbean. And today we're tracking a fast evolving situation in the Southern Caribbean. We've been following this for a few weeks now. Some of you may have seen the report we first put out on August 14th about the signs we were seeing of a shift in U.S. counter-narcotics posture in the region. Since late August, the United States has dramatically reinforced its presence in the region, deploying a formidable naval force in a bid to crack down on drug trafficking from Venezuela, which is believed to be receiving at least some level of support from Caracas. President Maduro of Venezuela, in turn, has mobilized millions of militia members and military assets, portraying U.S. actions as direct threats to Venezuela's sovereignty. And on September 2nd, the U.S. executed an airstrike against a small vessel it claimed carried members of Venezuela's Tren de Aragua gang, which the U.S. designated as a foreign terrorist organization earlier this year. 11 people aboard were killed, marking the first known use of direct lethal force against cartel-linked actors at sea. Yesterday, on September 4th, two Venezuelan military aircraft flew dangerously close to a U.S. naval vessel in international waters. The Pentagon labeled it a highly provocative move and issued a stern warning to Caracas not to interfere with U.S. counter-narcotics or counter-terror operations. Today, Reuters reported that the U.S. is deploying 10 F-35 stealth fighter jets to Puerto Rico. Anonymous defense officials have reportedly claimed that the move is intended to bolster deterrence. These developments underscore a cycle of escalation, one in which Venezuela is signaling defiance through provocative measures, and the U.S. demonstrating both readiness to employ kinetic force and the capability to surge advanced assets into the region. This militarized posture risks miscalculation and potential further escalation. For companies operating in the Caribbean or northern zones of South America, the implications are immediate. Elevated risk of maritime harassment, potential disruptions to critical shipping lanes, and the potential for sudden port closures or interdictions. Logistics, energy, and commodity sectors are advised to review maritime risk postures and coordinate with U.S. and regional maritime authorities. Separately, the U.S. Department of State has issued its strongest warning: do not travel to or remain in Venezuela for any reason. The advisory cites the high risk of wrongful detention, kidnapping, and arbitrary enforcement of local laws. All U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents currently in Venezuela have been advised to depart immediately. And to navigate this high-risk environment, businesses may wish to update risk assessments, tighten vessel tracking and documentation, and coordinate closely with port agents and insurers. U.S. State Department advice should also be heeded, and all travel to Venezuela should be deferred, especially for American citizens. Venezuelan authorities have a well-documented record of detaining foreign nationals during periods of unrest and heightened geopolitical tension. More broadly, companies are advised to prepare for disruptions through scenario planning, diversified logistic routes, and updated contingency and insurance measures. Stakeholders across shipping and energy sectors in particular should monitor the situation closely. And in light of these developments, we can see that the Southern Caribbean is no longer just a transshipment corridor. It's a strategically contested zone where diplomacy, deterrence, and criminal enterprise converge. The risk of maritime disruption, diplomatic miscalculation, and state-sponsored escalation is real and growing. Everbridge will continue to monitor this situation, and as it develops, we'll continue to issue both real-time risk event alerts and deeper risk analysis.